Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Retro Bros. So I just want to kick off this episode by saying thank you very much for all your positive feedback and all your comments on our trip to the Heart of Gaming in Croydon. So today we're here in sunny Streatham in southwest London and we've come to check out a shop called Crazy Thumbs. Now we don't know anything about this shop, we found it online, but we're going to go inside, take a look and see what kind of retro the store has to offer. So when you first come in the shop, on your left hand side you've got the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Switch, you've even got Xbox 360 and PS3 all chucked on this one wall. So that, nice and compact. The rest of the shop is predominantly retro. As you go through the different aisles, there's sections for lots of different consoles. And also, you've got a really nice display of boxed retro consoles. I can see a limited edition James Bond Spectrum, SNESes, NESes, N64s. I can even see a Japanese Sega Bass Fishing up there. So one of the things I liked about the shop so far is that the retro cabinets at the back are really nicely laid out. There's loads of different games, really nice selection of different games that we never even heard of, didn't even realise existed on like certain consoles, like we just saw Lord of the Rings on the SNES boxed earlier on. Also, you don't get this a lot in retro shops because they take a lot of space. You've got like Commodore stuff, Amstrad, Amiga, like a lot of real retro. Nice Dreamcast selection. Again, all the games are pretty different. There's not lots of copies out there, which is always good. Always good to have a little Sega Saturn collection. GameCube, Mega CD, and a Mega CD 2 with a Mega Drive 2. There's also something that we've been tipped off about here. It's called a Super Wildcard. You can plug it in to your SNES. You can copy games like on your computer onto a floppy disk, and then you can play them. You can play copied games on your SNES. I just think that's like pirate games back in the day. Again, I can't believe there's this much stuff in a shop this small.
I wanted something that specialises in games, and like majority of stores that you see nowadays, they don't touch like retro or old school. And I saw a market. Yeah, I just went from there really. It's the nostalgia. It had that addiction, you understand, where obviously it was straightforward, plug in, play, off you go. None of this like installing, downloading, software update. There's always someone new jumping onto retro collecting. I'm always getting customers from like UK, from Dubai, from Spain, from Netherlands. Some of them are actually new to it, so they just started collecting. We get some youngsters actually, at a really young age. I mean, even like the console actually came out before they were born, you understand? And they actually collect them as well. There do need to be more game stores. You know, as you can see yourself, like there's so much involved in it. Hopefully, as years comes along, there might be a lot of pop-up shops that come up, and that'll be good. I mean, obviously, try to go to any store that you can. My favourite console was Super Nintendo. I think that's when I started like gaming properly. You understand? I started playing games a lot. Don't get me wrong, I had a Spectrum before that. Then the Dreamcast came out. I remember that day as well, because I basically got everything, and I went to the shop and I traded like literally everything, my 64, my SNES, my Game Gear, just to get a Dreamcast. And I'm sure a lot of people did that back then. What I remember, Street Fighter, it was, yeah, older brother bullying younger brother. It was one of them. It was Super Mario World, Final Fight, F-Zero, R-Type. Obviously N64 came out, so you had Zelda Ocarina of Time was amazing. I mean, that took me a while to finish. Mario 64, Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, then the Dreamcast, Sonic, Ready to Rumble, Soul Calibur, Shenmue 2. As you know yourself, it's very hard for you guys to get down all the time, but what you're always welcome to do is send us messages on Facebook if you want to look at the inventory of what games we have, vice versa. We do have a reserve box where we can reserve some items for you. Me or one of the staff colleagues will take some pictures and send them over to you, and that will make it easier for you to when you come down and have a look. If you like gaming, come to Crazy Fun.